It's 2024, and we still doing this. Following the same religion that was used by the oppressors to justify atrocities is a mental illness. What is equivalent to a mental illness is still believing this lie in 2024. That because the oppressors use this religion, that means that there's a problem with the religion and not a problem with the oppressor. There is nothing in Christianity that affirms what the oppressors did in attempting to use a bastardized version of Christianity in order to oppress black and brown people. What's crazy is that slaves who did not have nearly the education that we do understood the difference between the true Christian religion that was in the Bible and the character of the God that was in the Bible, as opposed to what was being fed to them by their oppressors. Now, if they, without college educations and without the internet, if they could understand the difference that what their oppressor was giving them was not true Christianity, what's our problem? What is your problem specifically? And the crazy thing is that people like this have no idea. Most of them have never studied Christianity in Africa. They know nothing about Christianity in the African continent prior to colonization. They're still of the white man's oppressive belief that Christianity was only given to slaves when they got to America and were indoctrinated with it, so to speak. They have no idea that Christianity was in Africa from the very beginning. That even in Acts 2, it talks about that. They have no idea that two of the four hubs in Christianity for the first 300 years were in North Africa, Carthage and Alexandria. They have no idea about the library that was in Alexandria, the catechetical school, which is equivalent to the world's first seminary that was in Alexandria, Egypt. They have no idea about King Ezana and the Aksumite Empire. They have no idea about people like Athanasius and Cyprian and Augustine and Tertullian and all of these, and Origen. They have no idea about the North African church fathers that were Christians long before slavery and colonization. They have no idea about West African Christianity and people in Ghana and in Mali and in all these other different places in West Africa. They have no idea that the Stonewall Rebellion was done and motivated by black people who were Catholic Christians before they came to the Americas and knew in their heart that they weren't supposed to be Christians. These people have no idea about black history, but want to get on the internet talking crazy as if it just boggles the mind. If in 2024 you are still talking about Christianity as the white man's religion, you are the problem. I'm just going to come out and say it. If you still believe that Christianity is the white man's religion and it's 2024 and we have the internet, we have Amazon where you can get books, we have Audible where you can listen to books and all of these different other things. If you still believe that Christianity is the white man's religion because of these lies that people like this have been posting, then you are part of the problem. It is Black History Month. And if you are a black or brown person, there is no excuse for you to be that ignorant. There is no excuse for you to be this misinformed about your own history and to be running around still talking about Christianity as the white man's religion. There's no excuse for it. If you are still running around here in 2024 talking about the slave Bible, not knowing that they took 80% of the books of the Bible out of the slave Bible in order to utilize it to try to oppress people, which means that 80% of the Bible, even the evil white slave owners knew would be stuff that when slaves read it, they would not be able to oppress them with. If you don't have this education, if you don't know these facts, and you are still running around here telling people that Christianity is for the white man, you are part of the problem. You need to educate yourself. You need to take a class. You need to make sure that you read a book. You need to educate yourself, at least, even if you're not going to subscribe to the Christian religion, at least be able to speak facts. At least be informed in the conversation and not running around here on Beyonce's internet, making yourself look bad because you're making uneducated comments for the world to see. Don't bring that here. Don't bring that to my page, because there is a chance that I might embarrass you by putting you on Front Street and letting everybody know how misinformed your comment is. I am not here to hate on you. I am not here to be disrespectful towards you, but there is simply no excuse for being this uneducated and this misinformed and this deceived in the age of the internet and in the age of all these books that we have. It is problematic. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing for you to be a black person in 2024 and still believe that Christianity is the religion of the white man and be ignorant to the history of your own people, period.